Excuse me. All right, we're here. Let's look at your Ukanine. This must be a new pen. Six, 44. Let's see what happened at your Ukanine chapter 6, excuse me, at verse 44. St. John, as they'll call it. Chapter 6 at verse 44. Listen to the book.
No ish can come to me,
No man can come to me.
except the Abba, which have sent me, draw him,
Mm-hmm.
and I will raise him up at the last yom.
So what's written?
It is written in the Nabah,
Yes.
and they shall be all taught of Elohim.
Tell them what happened.
Every ish, therefore, that hath heard and have learned of the Abba, cometh unto me.
Let's see what happened over here in the 5th chapter of the book of Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 5 at verse 1. Listen to the book.
And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain.
And what happened?
And when he was set, his Mathetes came unto him.
And what happened?
And he opened his mouth and taught them.
You know what's beautiful about that? He just told us no man can come unto me except the Abba which sent me drawing. You notice I already was showing you when he was in the top of when he sat in the top of the mountain, the multitude came unto him. Something drew them. That was an attraction for them to come. Isn't that right? And we opened his mouth, he taught them. What did he say?
Barak are the poor in Ruach,
Yeah.
for theirs is the Malkuth of Shamayim.
What happened?
Barak are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
What happened?
Barak are the meek, for they shall inherit the Arats.
Yeah.
Barak are they which do hunger and thirst after Sadiq,
For what reason?
for they shall be filled.
Mm-hmm.
Barak are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy.
Yes.
Barak are the pure in heart, for they shall see Elohim.
Yes.
Barak are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the Beni of Elohim.
Yes.
Barak are they which are persecuted for Sadiq's sake,
Yes.
for theirs is the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Yes.
Barak are ye when Anashim shall revile you
Yeah.
and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely
What he told us to do?
for my name's sake.
Cry.
Rejoice and be exceeding glad,
For what happened?
for great is your reward in Shamayim.
Listen.
For so persecuted they the Nabah which were before you.
See that? They did the same thing. A lot of times we kind of get ourselves kind of displaced when we see people speak or say something again. A lot of y'all get down and something come up against you of an evil report, and we don't consider how the book actually is written. The book is written to try to teach us. It's written for our admonition, for our warnings, to try to show us that when you're doing what you're supposed to do, people going to talk about you. The reason why the people don't talk about these other false prophets because they ain't doing nothing. Isn't that right? They don't talk about you because you're doing something. Y'all got it? He lets us know already this is a pattern of behavior with people. I don't expect people to say well about me. I cut them down. I cut down on what they're doing. They don't want to see a standard. They don't want to see a real man. Y'all hear me? But I put it out there anyway. You think that people will love you when you do it, but it don't make sense. It's just like the book. It's written in their law. They hated me without a cause. A lot of times, y'all, we all seek to want to be loved. That's the carnal part of us. But the truth of the matter is, when we're doing the work of Elohim, people not going to do right by you. You can try all you want to. Walk out, do right by people, speak to people, help people out. That don't make people love you. Because it come down to it and you tell them the truth. I don't care what you done for them. They'll trade and swap up on you. Oh, yeah, anybody like you throwing some money in a basket for them or putting something, bringing gifts or food or water to people, pulling over helping people with flat tires, but tell the people about they need to come out of adultery. They just stop lying and tell a woman she ain't got no business preaching. That's how much those people going to love you. I'm telling you, people like y'all only because you're doing certain things that don't offend them. Cross the path with them and you'll find out. A lot of you, just go and invite them on out here and let them come out here. Let the right thing come out my mouth. You'll see how much they love about it. Some of y'all have lost relationships. Isn't that right? It'd be honest, because some people look at, I don't like what he said. It's supposed to cut him. Isn't that right? The man's a skilled surgeon. And that right, he told. Let's see what happened in the book of Adversary, chapter 4. Adversary, Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 12. 4 and 12. Listen to the book.
For the debar of Elohim is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword,
What does it do?
piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and ruach,
And it's what?
and of the joints and marrow,
And
is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
y'all see that? What happened?
Neither is there any creation that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are
What made you
naked.
say creation? I'm just curious. What made you say creation?
The other day.
Brandon, you want to handle it if I hit him in the head? Is it something you see that we didn't see? You said because what? Brandon, what you thinking right
I made
now?
a mistake. I made an error.
He's confessing his fault. Go ahead.
Neither is there any creature that is not manifest.
Hold on for you. What happened the other day you said when we said creation? Did I say that? I did. Creation. Y'all remember that? I didn't say the same. I didn't say creature. A creature can't be bad. I seen a baby picture. The creature bad, a lot of these folks doing, they condemn baby picture. Let's look at way to do that. Did you give him words of exaltation? Words that can say, you know how stuff works. This is a perfect example how people don't realize how the word can save your life. You know, people say, you know what? The word saved my life. I could kill you right now. See that? And did you talk to him about that?
No.
Tell him I can kill him.
Kill it. Don't do
Yeah. See that? Now, it's something you how you'll read that after that. What does it say? The Dabarim of Yahuwah is what?
Quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged
I didn't
sword.
test a tude. Isn't that right? Should I beat him with an intertude? And go with his tube? Go ahead. And sharper?
Than any two-edged sword,
Doing what?
piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and ruach,
What happened?
and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight,
What happened?
but all things are ara and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do.
That's good. That's good. Let's see if that's the 17th chapter of the book of Matthew. Maybe I'm correct. 17, Matthew. What's the last verse?
27.
27. Let me hear 24. (17) 24. Matthew. Listen to the book.
And when they were come to Capernaum, they that received tribute money came to Cough and said, Doth not your master pay tribute? He
Hold on,
saith,
while you get through that, get me that same the sixth chapter of the book of Yehukanan, 6:57. Listen to the book.
He saith, Yes. And when he was come into the house, Yosha prevented him, saying, What thinkest thou, Cough? Of whom do the Malachim of the Arats take custom or tribute? Of their own Beni or of strangers? Cough saith unto him, Of strangers. Yosha saith unto him, Then are the Beni free.
What happened?
Notwithstanding, lest we should offend them, go thou to the sea and cast an hook, and take up the fish that first cometh up. And when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of money. That take and give unto them for me and thee.
That's beautiful. At Yehukanan chapter 6 at verse 6 and verse 57. Book of John, as they'll call it. Chapter 6 at verse 57. And then you can get me that 4 and 12 again, please, sir. Listen to the book.
As the living Abba have sent me, and I live by the Abba, so he that eateth me, even he shall live by me.
What happened?
This is that bread which came down from Shamayim, not as your Abba did eat manna and are dead.
Yeah.
He that eateth of this bread shall live forever.
Yes.
These things said he in the synagogue, as he taught in Capernaum. Many therefore of his Methodis, when they had heard this, said, This is an hard saying, who can hear it?
What happened?
When Yahusha knew in himself that his Methodis murmured at it, he said unto them, Doth this offend you?
You said when he heard them, what now?
When Yahusha knew in himself,
That they what?
murmured at it, he said unto them, Doth this offend you?
At the 4th chapter of the book of Adversary, Hebrews, and they'll call it 4 and 12. Listen to the book.
For the debar of Elohim is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and ruach, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
That's why he said, that's why the book told you that he knew within himself. That's why he told them when Cuff came in, they were trying to show you who he was. Trying to show you who he was. He was the Dabarim. Other when you give me your Ukanan chapter 1 and 1, and then we'll jump down. Now, as you can pay attention and clearly see, this is trying to tell you who he was. Let's see what happened. This is your Ukanan 1 and 1. Listen to the book.
Barashit was the debar, and the debar was with Elohim, and the debar was Elohim.
And the debar was Elohim. The same?
Was in Barashit with Elohim.
Yes.
All things were made by him.
And?
Without him was not anything made that was made.
What was it?
In him was life.
And?
The life was the Aur of Anashim.
What happened?
And the Aur shineth in Kashak, and the Kashak comprehended it not.
And verse 12? Listen.
But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the Beni of Elohim, even to them that believe on his name.
What happened?
Which were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of Elohim.
Yes.
And the debar was made flesh.
And did what?
Dwelt among us.
And what do we do?
We beheld his glory, the kabod, as of the only begotten of the Abba,
full
of grace and amat.
Khan. Beautiful. Again at 4 and 12, Abarim. Hebrews 4 and 12. Listen.
For the debar of Elohim is quick and powerful.
See that? Quick and powerful.
And sharper than any two-edged sword.
Quick for us, we look at being alive. It's not dead. Quick and it's alive. And it's powerful. One of the definitions you'll find for Elohim is power. This makes sense. Makes sense. He's alive, and he's letting you know that he has power. What has happened?
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and ruach.
Let me see something. Hold on. See if it's Oriah. Luke chapter 2. 2, let me hear 20, let me see. Let me have 19, 2 and 19. Probably off, well, I'll play with it a little bit. No, 2, and let me hear 28. Listen. Luke 2 and 28.
Then took he him up in his arms, and Baraka Elohim, and said,
What did he say?
Adoni, now lettest thou thy servant depart in shalom according to thy debar.
See that? According to his debar. He was ready to die. Tell me what happened, son.
For mine eyes have seen thy salvation.
Man, we heard the first time I heard that. Who y'all heard it say it? Martin Luther King. You thought he came up with that. Mine eyes have seen. I know what you done seen, King. I know what you done King Kong. I know what he done seen. Right in that hotel room. Listen.
Which thou hast prepared before the panim of all a Aura to lighten the Gentiles, and the kabod of thy arm Yasharal.
Yeah.
And Yausuf and his aim marveled at those things which were spoken of him.
What happened?
And Simeon barakah them, and said unto Marim his aim, Behold, this Yalid is set for the fall and rising again of many in Yasharal,
Listen.
and for a sign which shall be spoken against.
What happened?
Yea, a sword shall pierce through thine own soul also.
See that? That thing gonna cut you as well. He told us that. It makes sense because we just heard what a Dabarim was. Quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword. It makes sense what he's telling us. Because then we found out that it was made flesh and dwelt right here among us. Isn't that right? And what he told them makes sense. A lot of times people just take what people are saying, this line up with your law. Isn't that right? This line up with your law. Listen.
That the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed.
Listen.
And there was one Anna.
That's good. Pick me up at this. See if that's to jump down about 38. Listen.
And she, coming in that instant, gave thanks likewise unto the Adoni, and spake of him to all them that look for redemption in Jerusalem.
Come on.
And when they had performed all things according to the law of Yahuwah, they returned into Galilee to their own city, Nazareth.
Mm-hmm.
And the Yalid grew and waxed strong in Ruach, filled with wisdom, and the Khan of Elohim was upon him.
Mm-hmm.
Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the Muhadi Pesach, and when he was 12 years old, they went up to Jerusalem after the custom of the Muhadi.
Yeah. They can turn the heat on. I don't want to go like they freezing. Feel good to me, but listen.
And when they had fulfilled the Yamim, as they returned, the Yalid Yahusha tarried behind in Jerusalem, and Yausuf and his aim knew not of it.
Mm-hmm.
But they, supposing him to have been in the company, went a journey, and they sought him among their kinsfolk and acquaintance.
Yes.
And when they found him not, they turned back again to Jerusalem, seeking him.
Yes.
And it came to pass that after 3 Yamim, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions.
Yeah.
And all that heard him were astonished at his comprehending and answers.
Yeah.
And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his aim said unto him,
Yeah.
Ben, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Behold, thy Abba and I have sought thee sorrowing.
Yeah.
And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Abba business?
Yeah.
And they understood not the saying which he spake unto them.
What happened?
And they understood not the saying which he spake unto them.
Yeah.
And he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was subject unto them. But his aim kept all these sayings in her heart.
See that? Cut her. Kept it right down her heart. What happened?
And Yahusha increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with Elohim and Ish.
That's good. At the book of Allah Shemut. This with him. Let's have some striking things to consider. Who? Allah Shemut. See if it's 32 and see if 32 and 1 is what I want. Let me have 32 and 1. Listen to the book.
And when the people saw that Mashah delayed to come down out of the mount,
What
people
happened?
gathered themselves together unto Aharun, and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Mashah, the Ish that brought us up out of the land of Mitzrayim, we would not what is become of him. And Aharun said unto them, Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, of your Beni and of your Banuth, and bring them unto me. And all the people brake off the golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aharon.
Mm-hmm.
And he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool.
That's
After,
good. What verse is that?
verse 4.
Jump down to verse 19. Excuse me. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass
And
as
he
soon
told me
as,
Matthew chapter 27, verse 36. Listen.
and it came to pass as soon as he came nigh unto the camp,
Y'all see that? It came to pass as soon as he came nigh into the camp.
that he saw the calf.
That he did what?
He saw the calf
Yeah.
and the dancing.
Yeah.
And Mashah's anger waxed hot.
Yeah.
And he cast the tables out of his hands
Yeah.
and brake them beneath the mount.
What happened?
And he took the calf which they had made,
Yeah.
and burnt it in the fire, and ground it to powder, and strawed it upon the water, and made the Beni of Yasharal to drink of it.
Yeah.
And Mashah said unto Aharon, What did this people unto thee,
Yeah.
that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? And Aharon said, Let not the anger of my Adoni wax hot. Thou knowest the people, that they are set on mischief.
Yeah.
For they said unto me, Make us gods which shall go before us. For as for this Mashah, the Ish that brought us up out of the land of Mitzrayim, we wot not what is become of him.
Listen.
And I said unto them, Whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off.
Yeah.
So they gave it me, then I cast it into the fire, and there came out this calf.
Listen.
And when Mashah saw that the people were naked, for Aharon had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies,
Yeah.
then Mashah stood in the gate of the camp, and said, Who is on Yahuwah's side?
That's good. What do you want to know, Brandon?
Who is on Yahuwah's side?
Tell them what happened.
Let him come unto me.
That's beautiful. That's actually really beautiful. Because when we look, if you paid attention at Euchanan 6 and 44, he said, No man can come unto me except the Abba which sent me drawing. When he asked who was on Yahuwah's side, they came to him. Only way they came, they'd have been taught. Don't make sense. Key for them is who was on Yahuwah's side, let them come to me. It means you're going to know the teacher. You know who he sent. Y'all got it? Let's look at something. We'll look at that Euchanan 19 and 19 first. I put 28. And give me Matthew chapter 27 verse. We'll play with that 19, 28. After 19, 19. And we'll get that Matthew 27, 36. See if it make a little sense to us anyway. We'll see. Listen to the book.
And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the tooth, and the writing was,
That's 19 and 19, Euchanan. I put 19, 28. We'll go there too. Listen.
Yahusha of Nazareth, the Malak of the Yahudim.
Who read it?
This title then read many of the Yahudim,
Tell them what happened.
for the place where Yahusha was crucified was nigh to the city, and it was written in Abari and Greek and Latin.
Okay. Come down to 28. Verse 28 of the same book. He'll hold me 27, 36. Listen to the book.
After this, Yahusha, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled, saith, I thirst.
What happened?
Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar, and put it upon hyssop, and put it to his mouth. When Yahusha therefore had received the vinegar, he said, It is finished.
Yeah.
And he bowed his head and gave up the ruach.
What happened?
The Yahudim, therefore,
What was it?
because it was the preparation
Then what should happen?
that the body should not remain upon the tooth on the Shabbat Yom,
What did he do?
for that Shabbat Yom was and Shabbatun,
What did he do?
besought Pilate that their legs might be broken and that they might be taken away.
That sounds good. Sound good. Let's jump over and look at this. Matthew 27, 36. I got one with me. Matthew 27, 36. Matthew chapter 27, verse 36. Listen to the book.
And sitting down, they watched him there,
See that? Sitting down, they watched him down. And what happened?
and set up over his head his accusation, written, This is Yahusha, the Malak of the Yahudim.
Yeah.
Then were there two thieves crucified with him,
Where were they at?
one on the right hand and another on the left.
Yeah.
And they that passed by reviled him, wagging their heads,
Yeah.
and saying, Thou that destroyest the temple, and buildest it in 3 yamim, save thyself. If thou be the Ben of Elohim, come down from the two. Likewise also the Rosh Kohanim, mocking him, with the scribes and elders, said, He saved others, himself he cannot save.
Yeah.
If he be the Malak of Yasharal, let him now come down from the two, and we will believe him.
Yeah.
He trusted in Elohim, let him deliver him now, if he will have him. For he said, I am the Ben of Elohim. The thieves also which were crucified with him cast the same in his teeth. Now from the 6th hour there was Kashak over all the land unto the 9th hour. And about the 9th hour Yahusha cried with a loud voice, saying, Ali, Ali, lama sabachthani, that is to say, my Elohim, why hast thou forsaken me? Some of them that stood there, when they heard that, said, This Ish calleth for Eliyahu. And straightway one of them ran and took a sponge, and filled it with vinegar, and put it on a reed, and gave him to drink. The rest said, Let be, let us see whether Eliyahu will come to save him. Yahusha, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the Ruach. And behold, the veil of the temple
That's fine. At the 4th chapter of Abarim chapter 4, at verse 12. That's right, family reunion. Let's see. This is Abarim chapter 4 at verse 12. We kind of been a few places. We'll see how many. Listen.
For the debar of Elohim
Is what?
quick and powerful.
It makes alive and it's strong. What does it do?
And sharper than any two-edged sword.
We agree to cut. What does it do?
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and ruach.
So you got to look at how close your life is. Your soul it only gained life by the ruach. It's so close, the average person couldn't separate soul and ruach, but the Dabarim can. He can separate something you couldn't possibly go in and take life away from soul. You couldn't separate the two. He could. What else happened?
And of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
We saw that already, didn't we? How he could discern the thoughts and the intent, knowing what somebody's going to do. What happened?
Neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight.
The reason why we looked at it, we went to Allah Shemut, because you would have noticed how he clearly told us when he came down, he saw that the people were naked. Musha. So if Musha could see they were naked, you know he could. He saw that the people were naked. Well, of course, the book told you about they took his clothes off, how he was naked. But Musha told you he came out, he could see that the people were naked. He told Aharon, you made the people naked. He could see the people were naked. That's what the Dabarim does. Things that we try to put on, we try to cover up. We don't understand. He sees us. A lot of things we do to try to cover up our behavior, our hidden agendas, you don't realize he sees you. Y'all got it? Just like he told Nathaniel when he seen him behind the fig tree. He said before he called, he said, I saw you was sitting behind the fig tree. There's no way you can go there. He can't see you. A lot of times we think we can get away with things. Y'all didn't pay attention to something else he did it? One person did. I saw him smile. Y'all didn't pay attention to the 19th chapter, what they did with the 2 thieves. What did they do with them? They broke their leg. Same thing Musha did when he came down. He broke both of the tables down at the foot of the mountain and took them away. Both of them one was on his right and his left. That's what they did. He broke them. That's similar to the same thing Musha did. So they let us know where they broke them at. They broke them right down at the bottom, at the foot of the mountain. That's what Musha did. People say they broke their leg when they were up in the air. Don't make sense. It's important for us to know the scripture. We listen to what happened. We know exactly what happened when we go back through the scripture. Whatsoever things are written for a time, written for our what? That we through patient comfort of the scripture, well, we got hope. Y'all wonder what they trying to break their leg when they were dangling there? We already know what they did from Moshe telling them. They broke them down at the foot of the mountain. The place he crucified was on the skull. It was on the top of a mountain. So it made sense to break them when they took him down. The same thing Moshe did. It was all symbolism. Him being up there, he could see what the people did. When Moshe crushed them up, he put them and made them to drink of it. You saw what they gave Yahusha? They made him to drink. He represented Yasharal. He made the people drink of it. Nobody can tell me we're finished. Don't worry about it. Let's look at that 5th chapter of the book of Matthew. We'll finish up there. For neither is there any creature that is not what? Manifest.
In his sight.
For all
things
are what?
Ara and open unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do.
See that? He can see us. The book told us, behold, the eyes of Yahuwah in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Y'all got it? That's why it's to our benefit to get right. There's a lot of stuff going around here. And y'all not exempt from the fact that judgment coming on everybody. It should start here. That's book. He said the judgment should begin at the Beth Elohim. If it first began with us, then what you think will happen to them that don't obey the truth? Look at California. Look at all these other places. He ripping these places apart. The governments are falling apart. The whole thing's a shamble. Listen, Trump done reneged on all his word, and they done told North Korea he ready to meet with him. Oh, yeah, he done told North Korea as of the day. He had to tell me to tell him. Tell him. He said, yeah, we ready to meet with him. Huh? We ready to meet with him. Just don't shoot no more bombs off. I knew he was getting pumped. He bluffed y'all good, though, didn't he? I think he was stupid enough he would try, but I mean, he a businessman at the same time. He done made enough mess. England done already told him flat, he can't come back there. He's not welcome back to England. They told him flat, he's not welcome back there on no official business. He cut his hands with everybody. But that's a good thing. Listen, this is the behavior of white people. White people always mess up stuff. No, I don't feel bad, but this is what they do. When I see their stuff start falling down, their stuff start deteriorating, that's a benefit. You know, it comes to every other nation getting to see the same thing we got with them. You can't trust them. It's just, man, they get mad they want to. It's just, you can't trust them. I know y'all put your heart in them because you love them so much. Some of y'all, you just think the world love them. This is what they do. They'll lie, they'll cheat, they'll steal. In some kind of way, they're still a hero. They're the only people I find will never admit nothing's wrong when they come to them. It's always when there's other people. Everything else is wrong except when they come to white people. Y'all all right? And they still control us. Our sad part of our people, you still ain't got no mind to try to change and trying to do nothing different. Everybody take your stuff and use it. Let me ask you something. What do you call the Army, Navy, Marines, and Air Force? Give me a name. Hold on, I heard it. What is it called? What is it called? Armed Forces. What did that mean? They tell you that those are people. That's amazing because you got armed when they come down and refer to you as a people. How they come up with armed forces? That's an Arbery word for people. Armed. And he has the armed forces. These white people have stolen everything you got. They'll turn around and decorate it and put it right back in your face. You ain't got no better sense. That's what Yahuwah used to defend, his arm. That's all he bragged about, the strength of his armed forces. That's what he used to put out his judgment. These people stole it from you, and you too dumb to have one even recognize you're armed forces. That's what they use to protect and to defend. To make sure their constitution, their declaration, and their land and their sovereignty is never being impeded upon. Well, that's what he made you, his armed forces. He used his people to carry out any judgment he had for anybody else. That's what they do. North Korea shooting off bombs, they feel like it shouldn't be done. They use their armed forces to go there and to demonstrate why he shouldn't do it. Now, some sad people. Sad people. Man, take your words and use. What man used to tie the armed forces? Why ain't call them foot forces? Huh? Just leave military. They're the armed forces. He recognized they're not the armed forces unless you got all of them. Because it's a body. The same way they recognize with us. Yahuwah established that there is one body. And he uses his arm to enforce his strength, his will. He uses his armed forces. Our people are so brainy, they don't even think. You keep trying to sit around and be passive. Everything we ever gotten, anything that we ever possessed, we had to take it. We had to take it. Nowhere we went, people just left and gave it to us. We had to take it. We were armed forces. We were armed forces, and we were selling their planet to subdue it. That's what he did when he did in Barashit, in creation. He told us to subdue it. Subdue it. Put it under you. Everything's supposed to be put under us. Sad part is now we're sitting under everybody else. And our people so piss poor. You still ain't got no mind to break away from your oppressor. I told you, teaching this don't make no sense. Because it's just piss poor. Y'all go to sleep, you dwizzle off. But I don't want you on that man clock. I want that man that playing y'all here making a slave out of you. Because you ain't got no better sense to realize we armed forces. We his military. We're the people he set up to take out and to execute and enforce his will. Same thing with, well, I'm just curious. In the 32nd chapter, we just read him in Allah Shemut, that when he came down and saw that the people were naked, we agree they trespassed, they sinned, didn't they? Well, what did Yahuwah come down to do? Let's see again in 32nd chapter of the book of U'ala Shemut. 32. That's all I'm trying to find out. All I want to do is find out exactly what did he do. 32nd chapter of U'ala Shemut. At verse 23. Listen to the book.
For they said unto me, Make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Mashah, the Ish that brought us up out of the land of Mizraim, we wot not what is become of him.
Yeah.
And I said unto them, Whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it me, then I cast it into the fire, and there came out this calf. And when Mashah saw that the people were naked, for Aharon had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies.
Come on.
Then Mashah stood in the gate of the camp.
I wonder what that count toward us. Since we done came here and made all these crosses, we make them rugged crosses for these crackers every year. We put on these Christmas skits and all to try to fit in with these crackers and dress our kids up to be little elves for these crackers. They never little devils. That's all the elf is, a little devil. All this stuff demonic. It's demonic because it's against what he established for. But we let our kids go and do it. I wonder we naked in this sight. I wonder we realize when these churches put these skits on, these white people formulate these churches, these institutions, and we go in here and we let these folk program our mind and we start playing these demonic games for these people. Do we become naked in this sight? Some of y'all got the Christmas spirit. And there's a spirit go with this stuff. I'd be glad when this piss poor time done with. I don't think a whole lot of it. It don't even bother me. Listen, I be missing everything that go on with it. I heard very few Christmas songs. I block them out. I really ain't got time. I'm really too busy. It is, and I'm much too busy to keep up with it. Listen, we got to look at it. See him playing with these people, the same thing happened right here. He said he made the people naked. The leaders of the people, Aharon was their leader. And he made the people naked, caused these people to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Let's see what happened.
For Aharon had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies.
What happened?
Then Mashah stood in the gate of the camp and said, Who was on Yahuwah's side? Let him come unto me.
That's amazing because Yahuwah was, they crucified him was near the gate of the city. That's why he put him up so high because he was at the entering of the city. Listen.
Let him come unto me.
Yeah.
And all the Beni of Lui gathered themselves together unto him.
And what happened?
And he said unto them,
Do what?
Thus saith Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharal.
What did he say?
Put every each his sword by his side.
And let's pray.
And go in and out from gate to gate.
I'm trying to get some prayer warriors. Some strong people that can pray. Let every man take his sword and put it where?
And go in and out from gate to gate.
And do what?
Throughout the camp. And slay every Ish his Achi. And every Ish his companion. And every Ish his neighbor.
What happened?
And the Beni of Lui did according to the debar of Mashah.
What has happened?
And there fell of the people that Yom about 3,000 anashim.
And tell them what happened.
For Mashah had said, Consecrate yourselves this Yom to
See
you.
that? You got to separate yourself from them. You got to separate yourself from these people. Consecrate yourself from them. You know when people say it was in consecration, they would separate themselves. Get away. So this is the same thing we look at. You got to separate. If you're going to actually be somebody Yahuwah can use, you're going to wind up separating yourself from these people. And a lot of us, the truth be told, we're too entangled with them. We're too in love with these people that we won't take a real stand to defend what's right. You know what it take that he called these men, they were ready to do this? Your brother, your wife, your sister, your mother. You willing to do that on an instant of a call? Only if you've been taught. Because it's written in the body, all had to be taught of it. Every man, therefore, they heard and learned, what they do? It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard for them to come to him. Because they heard, yeah, we got that natural attraction, that natural field connection we got for our family. But when the Dabarim come, it's supposed to be to separate. Supposed to be to separate. Listen.
And it came to pass, consecrate yourselves this Yom to Yahuwah, even every Ish upon his ben and upon his Aki.
Tell them why.
That he may bestow upon you a baraka this Yom.
That's why I do it. That's why I cut these people down. They're going to be a baraka. See that? It'd be my mama, my sister, my daughter, my wife, my cousin, my grandkids, whoever. That's the mind you got to have if he's going to bestow a baraka upon you. We got to be his armed forces. What's the purpose of calling us armed? We just leave it at armed. But you look at these people put in your face. You know what the armed forces mean? That means all of them together. Well, that's what we're looking at. We're looking to be Yahuwah's armed forces. Y'all all right? That means all of us got to be together. But what's got to happen, we got to do it the book told. We all got to speak the same thing. You can be different branches of the military. That's basic. That's a man that use branches. You know, who are used it? They get you every time. These cracker throw. What make them use terminology like branch? This is one of the branches of the armed forces. That's what Mushar just called one of the branches. He took a branch and had the branch to go and execute judgment. Y'all all right? Stuff like that don't even bother y'all. If these people going through it in your face and you decide that you ain't got no brain in yourself to think, everything these white people ever gave you, they ever stole it. They always stole it. It's stolen. They stolen all their language. They stolen all their art. That's all they are, thieves. The stuff sitting in court, how they stole it from the Greeks. They all liars and thieves. The eagle, they stole that from the Greeks. They stole that from the done Mizraim. They all liars. Y'all don't like stuff like that. But if you're gonna build the truth, you're gonna have to acknowledge what it is. If they're not gonna be they're gonna tell them they're not a liar, they're not a thief, they'll come out from among your people. Go see how many rapers and whoremongers I hang with. Go see how many crackheads I be with. I had to come out and separate myself from among them. If they said 100 people, come out from among them. Just had an election in Alabama. You had to decide which one you're going to get. One that represents the Klan or the other one that is the Klan. And they went with the lesser of the two. It always grabbed the nigga. It took the niggas to be the deciding vote. That's how piss poor black people are. One white man I told you clearly in your face that white people had more morals when they owned slaves. You talking about sleeping with their own sister. They sleeping with the slaves. These crackers hung and stole and lied. They had everything, and that was your best times of moral. What do we have now then? He said that was their highest morality. That's at the piss poor mindset of white people. You know how many white people should have stood up and denounced that? See, we own slaves. We stole people's countries. We lied. We committed adultery and fornicated. But white people, he told you the truth. That was the high point of their morality. You ain't going to get no better. The best white they ever had is the one that's already dead. That's according to what he said. That's the best white they ever had. It's sad to say that's the best white folk for black people. Y'all all right? They're going to hunt you with their memory. It's the living one that's causing us all a problem. Y'all don't want to admit that. You got one group of people that's creating all these social ills against them. You hate everything other than what's actually literally right in your face that's oppressing you. I don't usually keep talking to you who about no devil when you see the devil that's causing you this problem. Obama the devil. How many of y'all had to renew y'all insurance today? Oh, you got to renew your health insurance. Y'all done. The average of y'all ain't going to have no insurance. Can't even afford it. They took it away from them. You know who they left insurance for? Who can pick? You ain't got but one. You can pick Kaiser Permanente. You're done. There is no more insurance. This is the nigga y'all love. This half-breed nigga that messed up everything. This nigga finna take insurance so high, you know you're not going to be able to afford it. That's how piss poor. You're not even finna be able to afford. Most of y'all ain't going to be able to afford. Some of you ain't got it anyway. It don't make no difference. Then he attach a criminal. He don't sit here and attach you going to jail if you don't have insurance. You know who he let get insurance, get the pick insurance? Raven County. Go do the population of niggas in Raven County. All these little hick town white people, they can pick. They got different options of insurance. They make sure you don't get it. But y'all love the nigga. Obama wasn't nothing but a plant from white people. Worst nigga we ever seen. The worst nigga. He never helped us. The only thing Obama did was the little housing stuff they did. A lot of us should have lost the house. You'd got rid of some of your debt. Niggas ain't even hardly had no house anyway to lose. He did that, save white people houses. Don't let nobody fool you. Yeah, some black. It's like anything. If you throw something out there, yeah, we going to get some out of it. But any program they ever set out there always for white people. Welfare was for white people. White people, that was never for us. That was always for white people. Medicare, all that stuff, that was for white people. Black people, we did better when we had less help from white people. Y'all need to wake up. Y'all got to wake up. Look at your pocket. That's what you do. Look in your pocketbook. Y'all look in your pocket. Look in your wallet. What you got? Look at them. Come on, look at it. Look, come on. Wake up for a minute. Look at now. You see what you got. Look at your wallet. See what you got. Look at your wallet. Look at your pocket. If it's a bank card, look at it. You know what's on there. That thing said, nigga, you better not go to no ATM. Nigga, I'll stay in that machine. And you sitting here sleeping, these white people wake. They wide awake. They killing you, brother. They killing you, sister. And you ain't got nobody on your side waking you up. Everybody else just lead you right into the same path of destruction. Most of these people we follow, we say I'm following these YouTube leaders. You say I'm following these social media leaders, and these people say I'm making a fool. Most of these people ain't got original thought in their mind. They ain't got no original thought. And none of these people ain't listening to nothing Yahushua tried to tell us. Too busy getting programmed. Program come to my mind right now. Let's see a program. That 5th chapter book of Matthew. Since he taught us. Seeing the multitude, he went up into a high mountain. And we sat down. Matthias came unto him. He opened his mouth. He taught them, saying. These were some of his teachings. Will we agree? These were some of his teachings. What we left off, 5 and 12? 5 and 12, I think the way he left off. Let me hear some of the teaching. 5 and 12? What does it say? Listen to the book.
Rejoice and be exceeding glad.
For great
is your reward in Shamayim.
For what happened?
So persecuted they the Nabah which were before you.
Tell them what happened.
Ye are the salt of the Arats.
Yeah.
If the salt have lost his savor,
tell them what happened, son.
Wherewith shall it be salted?
Listen.
It is thenceforth taub for nothing, but to be cast out.
You know what he taught? What's funny about you using that? You know, a lot of y'all young, you don't know. They used to use salt. They use salt. Now they could go sit in little rooms and they put salt around there. They actually would use salt to cure meat. You know what's amazing? You know, we're using for curing. White people knew they brought. You know what's amazing? Salt we're using to cure. You know, white people take your bone marrow, take your blood, they take organs from your body to cure them. Yahuwah tried to tell you that you were the salt of the Arats. What made him use salt? What is it? And then you learn the benefit that white people used to cure meat. Think of what they're saying. Cure it. Salt would keep it protected. Keep it from molding or expiring or whatever it does. You know what I'm saying? Or spoil. Even in heat. They didn't have the refrigeration where you could cure meat and keep it. White people know that you are used for curing. Let me tell you something. It needs to be enough of our people to sit down and get out of themselves, put their education down. That's what dumbs us down. Their education dumb. Because see, every time I hear these people, I look at someone, they start talking good. Then I see Africa. And we need to use the K. I said, I've been there. Because their research is limited. White people teach you, when you leave a dictionary, there is no reason for you to check anymore. That's all you need. Whatever Webster said, I didn't trust Webster when he had his own show. I know I don't trust him now. But you got to think about this. Everything they giving us, Briggs and Brown, who are these crackers? These crackers are responsible for biblical meanings. These people are supposed to, Briggs and Brown? They're European names. What are you going to know about my language? Some cracker named Briggs and Brown done exhausted my language to the common enough to the lowest form, and he knows exactly what it says. And then he still tell me about Hebrew and Jews. You couldn't research my language. What they call Buddha something else. You tell me you're going to give Buddha another name. What is the English name for Buddha? What is it? I'm just saying. They researched their religion and left every one of these gods their name. How did you research my language, go all the way back, and came out with Jesus? Came out with Jehovah and God. You couldn't, where did you get Jew from? But you left Buddha. You left Muhammad. What is Muhammad in English? How did you research the religion and left everyone their God their name? You left their God Allah. Every other God, you left them their name, the name of their religion. How did you take mine and change his name? But what I expect for some cracker named Brigg and Brown? You searched me all the way back and you came out with Jerusalem and Israel? No chance. No chance. You exhausted. Went all the way back from Dead Sea Scroll all the way back to when my language came out, for what people we were before, and you came out and you told me I had a God. Don't even make sense. Nothing they say makes sense. Everybody, the Indians still got their moon gods and everything else they had. Why don't I have the name of my Elohim? It's just amazing that we put so much confidence in crackers. Crackers, they have never been for our good. I just had to look at stuff when I watched this man saying, am I to really trust this man? This man, he switches on a whim. The man's a pathological liar. They're all liars. One tell you about the other one. One say him defending down. All of them rapers. All of them sexual, immoral. These people are the worst people we've ever dealt with, and we still got our hearts on them. We count the crowd that gives us a tax break. We count the crowd that gives us a raise. We count the crowd that gives us insurance. Why don't we call on our Elohim? That's too much for y'all. I know. It's too much to digest. It's too much for y'all to digest. I don't know how y'all do it. It's scary. All I want to say, whatever y'all got, I don't want to catch it. I don't want to catch I'm going to wait on the cracker to do something for me. It's a disease that plague our people. And it's bad. I see it. You're infected. And like my man Big Lee said, I ain't trying to catch it. Y'all got it? It's just, man, we're in a piss poor condition. Y'all burnt out. You look burnt out and just tired and just desecrated. These crackers studied. Why you in here sitting here asleep, messing around? These crackers playing on more of your demise. You're fat, you're out of shape, you're unhealthy, you're broke, you're dumb. You can't afford to sleep. And you broke, and you stupid, and these your best qualities. Then when the folks take that picture, this side, this terrible. These people have hurt us. Our young men are non-performing. I ain't never seen so many young men don't want that. These guys don't even want sex, don't even want to fornicate. They don't even smoke crack. How you don't want sex and you don't smoke crack? And you don't drink? I'm good? That's bad. Listen, man, I seen these guys black. They still want. Like they just saw throw up. I'm looking at a chick here, face cut up. She ain't unattractive. She got lines all in her face. She need a bag on. They took away our desire. They did. Y'all, let me tell you something. Y'all don't know, in the 19th chapter of the book of Shaphatim, do y'all not know we went around and we were concerned about the welfare of our people, and our people continued that we went and we killed old people so we can get women for our kids. When we went in the city, we destroyed them. We went to pick the virgin, the best Ula from among the people to keep for our men. So we could build a nation. You can't build no nation without no women. They done took the driveway from the man, and the woman thinks she can do it by herself, just like Oprah. Sitting out here with a cucumber in her. You still ain't got nobody. All that money, you can't get a man. A lot of y'all here on y'all way just like Oprah. So then Gail lapping you up. They done destroyed it. The man don't want no woman. I'm just saying, it don't appeal to him. Man, I was thirsty. I was thirsty. I went to the club to get a woman. It was a bad night if I couldn't pull one. And when it get late, the other one get cute. You just gotta lean when you see her. You gotta lean. It's late. Then it's late, you be like, I gotta leave with something. That's bad. All I'm going to say, it got late for me a couple of times. You just, man, you don't be going no car, man. You ain't got these old be just proud. Let's go, hurry up. We'll one of them catch us. What? Man, I don't know what they're doing. I'm trying to tell you now. In the morning time, I looked and said, I probably should have just went on ahead and left. But you can't leave out like that. I was like, arch on Malcolm X. It was my reputation. I have my reputation. Yeah, I wasn't going to shoot you. Isn't that right? Tell you my rep. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. What is wrong with the young men? Y'all ain't in these women now. What are these people putting in the water? You supposed to drag it around, phone number they ain't gonna never call. I ain't borrowed with nobody. Just get a picture and just saving their phone. I can't have sex with no picture, man. You ain't send no picture. I don't know where you at. Shoot. I told you I wanted to see one. She called me and thing was so ugly. I said, don't try to act. I said, get back. I tried to get back now. I was scared of that thing. She ain't talk like that thing. She said, oh, you try. I said, you making a scene. I'm trying to keep this thing in calm and pop. We don't need no people looking. I need you to lower your voice. If I had the bag ugly down, but she was hot. I'm like, listen, just like when they told Philip, they found out, they told, can any good thing come out now? What is, come and see. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't want to see. Yeah, looking at them, fell asleep, them fall asleep on me too. I had to hit on that count. I be concerned. What is it, man? Y'all don't want no woman? I don't want to cut over the comfort of a woman. We got to listen. White people took away the drive from our men. Y'all want me to tell you, you don't be trying to, I'm trying to tell you, y'all be having me in all kind of conference. Like me, they had me in conference. My baby said, listen, you can't try to talk to all these women. You got to stop it, son. I'll be like, man, I've been around here 8 years. I got to get me somebody. Let me tell you something. But listen, man, y'all don't supposed to grab ugly. If it didn't let you can't get about 8 or 10 years, it's time going to grab ugly now. Ain't no time to keep playing around. It's time to get on one end and just, listen, look, you so beautiful. You got to squint your eye, the blood about to shoot out the lash, and just stare at the rest of your life and just be happy. Isn't that right? I mean, at that point, what is it y'all waiting on? You getting older, you getting grayer, you getting slower. Your option leaving. The older y'all get, it ain't out here like that. Them days finna go. I'm trying to tell you now. Be certain then you ain't got bald head too like me. Man, all option change too. I'm trying to tell you, your option change. Unless you Michael Jordan, that bald head ain't gonna work out there like that now. Ain't that right? Y'all want young Byron looking for you. Y'all better get him while you still got a line. Y'all all right? They think ain't preach. I'm trying to preach. I'm just trying to save our people. I just want to know, what is it going on the reason young men don't want a woman to have sex? But y'all supposed to go out there and be strong. Be strong in the power with might. Put on the whole armor. You snatching, boy. That time you got here and get busy. Isn't that right? Goodness. I ain't encouraged. I'd rather be chastising for fornicating than not want nothing goodness. I'd rather be weighing your behind. I ain't fornicating gonna go to hell. Stop it! I'm not saying, go do it now. I'm getting confused. I ain't preached the fornicating service so long. What is going on? Now, I ain't encouraging it now. Don't go sound. But I should be cutting some of y'all down. Stop it. You can't keep living around here. Be saying, goodness. Now I got to teach and talk all slow. Now. I can't take it. I have to be hollering and yelling. Y'all ain't gonna get, if I ain't going to be hollering and yelling, that means y'all ain't be trying to get married. Go hit y'all up. Let's get together, sing our key. They go look, just kill it battery. Get it battery. Turn on 80 amps. Put the bright light all the way up and play music. No, dog. Oh, man, I missed your call. My battery dead. You got 80 amps running, music, all that junk in the background, and you got the light on super bright. Volume turned all the way up. Man, they ain't even get it. Oh, man, my phone dead. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me just finish this fifth chapter. It's bad right here. 5:14. What is it? 5:14.
13.
13. What did it say? I got to jump down. Oh my God.
Ye are the salt of the Arats.
What happened?
But if the salt have lost his savor,
What happened?
wherewith shall it be salted?
That same thing. Look, you lose your spoon, you ain't gonna be able to sell no man now. Salt got something to go with it. Because salt supposed to be able to cure and hold. You ain't got no spoon, it's gonna be tight. A husband supposed to, they be honest. I'm gonna tell you what you can't. You can't be no husband, you can't be no farmer, you ain't got no seed. All right, couple things you gonna need to be a husband farmer. You're gonna need a plot. You're gonna need a hole, not your hand. But I'm telling you, you're gonna need some land, because you got to sow in that ground. If you ain't got no seed to put in that ground, you're not no husband. That's being honest. You're not. Now, what you could be, a farmer market. Where you go somewhere, all the stuff just gathered up in there later. That's about close you're going to be is a farmer's market. But the farmer market don't grow nothing. They let other folk bring their stuff down. That's other folks' seed. Now, you want to just be out here claiming other folks' seed? You can do that. But husbandman, y'all got that. You got to have a plot of land. You got to have somewhere where you can till the ground. You can't throw that stuff in the air. You can't be doing that. A husband got to have ground. That's tight now, but I'm trying to, y'all got to get some ground. You can't, yeah. First place you want to start at, you need that ground. There's a ground, Monty. There's a ground. Y'all just come on now. Ain't bad. Come on, finish this fifth chapter. I don't know what I'm going to do.
It is thenceforth ta'ub for nothing,
See that? It'll be good for nothing. Come on.
but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of Anashim.
See that? That's all you're going to have folks walking on your dust. Come on.
Ye are the Aur of the Arats.
What happened?
A city that is set on a hill
That what?
cannot be hid.
That's us. Come on.
Neither do Anashim light a candle and put it under a bushel,
What did he do?
but on a candlestick,
For what reason? On a lampstand. For what reason?
and it giveth Aur to all that are in the Beth.
Listen.
Let your Aur so shine before Anashim
For what reason?
that they may see your ta'ub works
For what reason?
and glorify your Abba, which is
Yeah.
in Shamayim.
What happened?
Think not that I am come to destroy the law,
Or
the Nabah.
what happened?
I am not come to destroy,
But to do what?
fulfill.
Tell her what happened, son.
For Ammon, I say unto you, till Shamayim and Arats pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
Listen.
Whosoever therefore,
This is teachings. Agreed? All right, listen.
whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments
What happened?
and shall teach Anashim, so
What happened?
he shall be called the least in the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Listen.
But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Listen.
For I say unto you, that except your Siddiq shall exceed the Siddiq of the scribes and Pharisees,
Tell them what happened.
ye shall in no case enter into the Malkuth of Shamayim.
Listen.
Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill.
What happened?
And whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment.
Listen.
But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his Aki without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
See that? A lot of y'all in here better make sure you're right now. Y'all hear that? In danger of hellfire. But make sure you know what you call, what your reason is. That's what he said. You hated me without a cause. What was he saying? He said, you're in danger of hellfire. He just said it was people didn't catch on. He said, you're in danger of hellfire. You angry with him without a cause. And people be angry with me. You going to hell. I ain't want to warn you. This is teaching. People missed it. Why was he telling y'all that you hated me without a law, without a cause? I was trying to tell you, you're in danger of hellfire. Listen.
And whosoever shall say to his Aki, Raka, shall be in danger of the council.
Listen.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Listen.
Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar,
and do what?
And there rememberest that thy Aki hath aught against thee,
yeah,
leave there thy gift before the altar.
And do what?
Go thy way.
And do what?
First be reconciled to thy Aki.
And what happened?
Then come and offer thy gift.
Y'all don't do that, though. A lot of y'all don't do that. A lot of y'all have issues with each other. You'll just keep paying. This is all sin. So y'all just know for record, this is all sin. Just for the record, this is sin. He told the first thing to do, put that down. He said, you know they got an ought with you. Set it down. Well, they ain't come to me. So, I mean, they ain't come sit in to me. I ain't going to them. I ain't finna break down further. That book said you need to leave your gift. Go and make sure you get that right. Then you come back and offer. We got law for Leon, hypothetically Leon, if he don't want to hear. You got to get your two witnesses. He won't hear them, then we bring for the congregation. He won't hear them, then we just say a public and he cast them out. Or it might be you. Maybe you ain't the one listening. But we got law for what we supposed to do. Y'all just keep doing what you want to do. Y'all going to pay for it after a while. This is all law. Listen what happened.
Agree with thine adversary quickly.
Listen, agree with who now?
Thine adversary quickly.
When?
Whiles thou art in the way with him.
See that? While we in the way, while we right here. Come on, let me use you for a minute. I'm going to use you for a minute. I'm getting ready to use you. Go ahead.
Lest,
stand here like that. What happened?
Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge.
What happened?
And the judge deliver thee to the officer.
And what's going to happen?
And thou be cast into prison.
You said fight the court case and do what now?
Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him.
I want to apologize. It was a mistake. Whatever hell, I apologize. I want to fight the ticket and sit down so get out my face, chump. What happened?
Agree with thine adversary quickly.
Why?
Whilst thou art in the way with him.
First thing you do, now don't say nothing to him. Ignore him. Roll your window up. Come from me. Let me roll my window down. What? What do you want? You said organ do what again now?
Agree with thine adversary quickly.
Why what?
Thou art in the way with him.
So we can try to fix that. Hope we don't go write me no ticket. Hope we don't even get no further than that. For what reason now?
Lest at any time
he do what?
The adversary deliver thee to the judge.
Who can get me to the judge? The police? And what else happened?
And the judge deliver thee to the officer.
How am I going to go to jail? The judge is going to tell them to go ahead and take me and lock me up. And what happened?
And thou be cast into prison.
That's good. That's for everybody. I told you we were teaching. Which part was his teaching? What was his teaching? Try to get that junk settled. He said, they're going to get you behind there. Who said this? Why y'all think this was cold for us to try to tell her? Whose side y'all think they're going to take? You know, Yahushua wound up getting crucified. He tried to show you. If you don't get your stuff straight with these crowds, they're going to go with this side. It's always they're going to go with this side. When they brought him to court, he showed you what happened. They delivered him right on to the officer, and they put him behind right up there, and he was crucified. He went right. The book told you for this call, he had to preach to them in prison. Just like you, so what you think they're going to do when they give us over? This system that we're trying to use, it don't work. It's their stuff. The YouTubes, I thought these folks really, listen, don't bring no more YouTube it in here. Y'all know the first letters. Yeah. Every it come with its own Because see, now we go to his teaching. What is his teaching? All we can do is go with his teaching. They're not going to be in our favor. You're going to be the worst client ever. You swear to tell, I can't swear. Why not? Everybody swear. Now you done drug up a problem. Everything's a problem for you. It's wrong. So you saying the court's wrong. Now you've already given me a prejudice against you. And you're going to waste more and more time. Yahushua showed us. All they did was drug him from court to court. And he still got, it didn't work. He didn't speak in none of the courts and he still got crucified. By the time he opened his mouth to testify, that's when they killed him. Yukonah 19:1. I just wanted to look at something. See, this is what hurt us. We have our, it's a lot of stuff I want to fight out. It's a lot of stuff I want to do. There's a lot of people I would like to do something to them. But I got to, this to be honest, I just got to stay with law. You got to stay, when law comes, my feelings is hurt. Them words we were using, I had no problem. They release, they flow, you ain't got to think. They just pop, 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 pop. They're like, pop, pop, pop. That thing like, pop, lock, everything. Like, karate and stuff. But I got booked. He said, now, if it offend my IQ, then he said, at that point, it's going to be sin. Now, you tell me them words offend going to keep you from being saved. It's not proper. I got somebody call me. They said, listen, I've been following you for 3 years. They said, through me hearing you say that, I need you to, I said, you know what? Come to me and look at that book. If it's going to offend somebody, it's going to fall. It ain't that important to me. Those words are not sin. Let me be 185% clear. The sin become if you're going to cause somebody to stumble and fall. Now, somebody say they're going to stumble and fall, I preach the gospel. I'll push your blame. I ain't no way I'm going to back off this. See, this is a necessary. Got it? Me using the word not necessary. Drinking wine, that's not a necessary. Eating meat is not a necessary. See, that's what people, see, if you're smart, this is what you have if you're honest. You'll take correction. You know what it'll be saying for me? To know that's going to offend somebody calling the fault and I keep doing it. Then it's sin. Y'all got it? That's why he said, why would you keep doing it if you know it's going to keep somebody and it's going to cause somebody to stumble and fall? He said, I'm going to take my liberty because those words not, anybody say they're sin, you're a liar. Because the words are not sin. The sin becomes if you're going to cause somebody to stumble and fall. Somebody say, listen, that thing got me off. I can't function. It's going to keep me being saved. At that point, you got to look at what's more important. Them nice, beautiful words or the great, glorious salvation. Them nice, beautiful words, you just fold them and just tackle them. Because once you die now, and you the person offend, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that pay get bigger and bigger. Woo-hoo. But I want people to understand that. Y'all got me? When they come down to salvation, that's what the book for. We do stuff, and like you got people gonna still do what they want to do, but use your head. Them YouTube people, man, I'm be following them people. They say, if you on YouTube, you can trust me. I keep it real. They know it. Listen, if it's wrong in here with us, I'll expose it. But I got it. That's all it is. What I'm going to do? Now, what we going to do with this? You going to keep fighting them people? While you got opportunity, you better pull them people and try to get it right before you even get to that point. He just told me what's going to happen. What favor I'm going to get from these crackers? These crackers ain't going to give me no favor. I'm going to finish y'all out over this. I just want y'all to just see something. Just as I'm talking, just sit here. He just let everything come out so it be booked for you. See if that's the, oh, goodness. Let me see 23:20 of order y'all. You hold me, so a lot of times these folks spend their time, this is anybody, I'm going to tell everybody to watch me. I don't want no starving junk around here. Man, stuff ain't nothing but, let me tell you something. I said this before, too, on the end. I'm not going to be telling no lie. I wanted the paperwork and want to know how it worked because I want crackers off my back. I want our people free. I'm not going to tell no lie. What come to me is well enough said this. If the cracker give it to me, then the cracker can take it away. I don't want nothing no white man got a sign to give me no right to do nothing because that means he can take. It still takes away my authority. If the cracker send me some paper mail saying, you are thou thus nigga free. Sovereign nigga, the police can't stop you, nigga. Can't nobody take you to court, nigga. Can't nobody say nothing to you, nigga. Nigga, that's your house, nigga. Nigga, that's your car, nigga. Don't even get a tag for your car, nigga. So when he flip and get mad at me, What can stop to come and say, you are no longer nigga free. You nigga pay, nigga rent, nigga walk. See what I'm saying? Nigga more taxes. Everything that I have and I want to achieve, I want to buy the power of Elohim. Because, see, we got to get, this is another trap. And these groups, the Hebrew Israelite group, all these groups, all them come with that stuff, all that junk is a racket. Because if you get you in them courts and you make a fool out yourself, that cracker, listen, it's a made-up system. So you making up stuff, why I can't make up stuff? You tell me something that some white people say, you a nigga. Who you talking to, nigga? I don't want, if I catch any of y'all around here reciting sovereign quote, I'm going to take you to the FBI myself. Don't bring that junk around. I don't want that junk on my property. That's a racket. Because you screaming something the white man done told you. Everything I got, we possess, come from all of he. And he give it to me, I still ain't got nothing. What's wrong with no white man paper in my pocket, no white man life, talking about what I am. Shut you a nigga. You start watching that thing. Look at he get that stuff for white people. He the one gave paperwork that said white people can own you. So his paperwork that set you free bound you got to have the same authentication to that you get on white people owning you. A white man gave him that paper. Now you got some paper from the white man. Shut your mouth. Now the man sitting up here, he done tell you about paperwork, write you 3 letters, now you a paper terrorist. Cracker, make up stuff and he going. The player them folk keep sitting on them people told you a paper terrorist. Cracker up, make how you scared of paper? I'd rather Cracker be scared of me. That's right. Scared of no paper. That's right. 22. What I told you, 22, 23. Let me see what that say. 20, what I said, 22? 23, 20. Let me see that what I want. Listen to the book.
Pilate, therefore, willing to release Yahusha, spake again to them, but they cried, saying, Crucify him, crucify him. And he said unto them, the
Pick
third.
Me up. That's good. Pilate, therefore, willing to 20, what I said, 23?
23:20.
23:20. Okay. Who was this again? Pilate, therefore.
Willing to release Yahusha,
Yeah.
spake again to them.
Yeah.
But they cried, saying, Crucify him, crucify him.
That's good. At verse 1, that same book. Treat that baby right now. Listen.
And the whole multitude of them arose and led him unto Pilate. And they began to accuse him, saying, We found this fellow perverting the nation and forbidding to give tribute to Caesar, saying that he himself, Mashiach, a Malach.
Come on.
And Pilate asked him, saying, Art thou the Malach of the Yahudim? And he answered him and said, Thou sayest it. Then Pilate said to the Rosh Kohanim and to the arm, I find no fault in this Ish.
Yeah.
And they were the more fierce, saying, He stirreth up the arm, teaching throughout all Yehuda, beginning from Galilee to this place.
Listen.
When Pilate heard of Galilee,
what happened?
He asked whether the Ish were a Galilean.
What happened?
And as soon as he knew that he belonged unto Herod's jurisdiction,
what did he do?
He sent him to Herod.
Come on.
Who himself also was at Jerusalem at that time.
What happened?
And when Herod saw Yahusha, he was exceeding glad.
What happened?
For he was desirous to see him of a long season.
What happened?
Because he had heard many things of him,
yeah.
And he hoped to have seen some miracle done by him.
Yeah.
Then he questioned with him in many dabarim, but he answered him nothing.
Yeah.
And the Rosh Kohanim and scribes stood and vehemently accused him. And Herod, with his anashim of war, set him at naught, and mocked him, and arrayed him in a gorgeous robe, and sent him again to Pilate. And the same Yom, Pilate and Herod were made friends together, for before they were enmity between themselves.
Now just show you somehow how stuff works. These crackers are dislike each other, but they'll make friends just to take you down. I'm just showing you a pattern of how they work. You know what he's trying to show you right here? That's why you got to get your stuff straight with them before they get you that far. You'll be thinking, you know how they get up, this dumb nigga. You know them Democrats don't like them Republicans. They'll love each other to get you. They can agree on raises. They can agree when they want to go kill somebody. They can agree when they want to. That's what they're trying to show you. These people all together. But y'all don't pay attention to the code. You thinking you pulling some great magnitude of information. In that paperwork, I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to catch y'all on my property with that stuff. I don't want y'all on my property with that stuff. Get that jump back. I don't want that stuff on my property. Don't do it. I'm telling you, I'm going to lose it. When I fly from here, when I circle the hemisphere, y'all see I went. Y'all remember Superman one time when Lois Lane died? He had and made the planet reverted. I'll bring Lois Lane back. I'll fly. Listen, the Earth will start orbiting a different direction. And when I come back in here and land, they're going to be on. Because none of this stuff, all this is cracker stuff. That stuff don't work. Look at your nigga skin. White people, listen, white people say what they want to say anyway. You ain't found that new, it's skin color go with that. These folks, sometimes they just don't want to be bothered. And they're just going on because I just don't feel like being bothered. And you thinking now you done found something. You ain't found it, you a nigga. Anything a nigga found, you caught this end of it. Nigga, you finna eat doo-doo. It don't make sense. I'm just showing y'all the pattern. Wherever he let me just go through, just show y'all pattern. These people you ain't learned nothing. It's the whole thing is a scam. Why would that man tell me? I don't believe nothing else he taught then. The man sat down and told me what to do. Listen, these people gonna run you down. They done did that to the Nabar came before you. Listen, this how you gotta be. This how you gotta stand. This is why you gotta do this. You gotta watch these people. Listen, you gotta get your stuff straight with them people while they in the way. These people get you in that court system. All them people together. Man, they got stuff y'all don't even understand. You send them, listen, those are territories you send them courtrooms. They got a reason why they put the defendant in one place and put the prosecutor on another. Go see if they can all sit together. These are different places. You start, listen, get up from behind there and walk up there to the bench and find out, you're there, may I approach? Can I cross over into your land? These are territories y'all need courtroom. You don't want to play with these crackers. You don't know what these people doing. These people got a lot of stuff. You in the courtroom, listen, there's a lot of technique. You think you doing something, you don't know nothing. You ain't gonna tell me what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a fool out yourself. Okay. Y'all keep listening to these folks now. Keep listening. These YouTube people, them folks will put that junk on YouTube and hey, you doing something they ain't done. They probably be telling you stuff to mess you up. Mike and the rest of y'all are him. I ain't throwing my call y'all name. Y'all better leave that junk alone. Niggas sitting there doing prison, sitting all yoked up, done ate them 400 buns. Man, had Moses recorded his own study and tore the tape up. I don't play with these people. Listen. Best thing we do to all these folks, just make sure you saved. If you're going to go to jail for something, go to jail for salvation. Let these folks have that other stuff. Ticket, man, pay them folks to keep them moving. Do like Jack Johnson, pay them double. That's why I said, come be speed when I come back down. They got stuff, you ain't got to go to court. You don't go there, I just came to court. I need to get this ticket reduced. He said, all right, go ahead and go. He. Could I have some cream cheese with those bagels? Then they gonna think you at Einstein Brothers. Nigga, what you say? You finna insult that man talking about some bagels and donut and coffee? Cause somebody on YouTube? No. It's all y'all, man. Don't play with these people. Let them folk have me. I'm an advocate I'm a proponent for my people. If we gonna die, let us die for living right. If I can help anybody else out there watch, I will. Listen, if it's something that working is right, I'm all for it. But once I get my orders come from him. Now he told me, get that junk straight before you can get that point. That crowd get you and that's it. They're bad when you see the white man. They got Mike Pence, who was the head now, what's his name? What's his name? Michael Flynn? They running him down. Oh, he done pleaded guilty. You know why? Because he got in the court, he was going to jail. That Banner Crocker show you that. He pleaded out quick. He told him, I'm broke. I'm telling. I'm telling everybody. That Joe got his little home probation. Hey, bitch, I'm going home. That man saying, ain't got no money to be saying, oh, they bad, these center bill us out. When a white man plead out, what chance a nigga got? He been over their military. They a general. You still got rank when you leave. That man was a general. That man been over the NSA, and he plead out. I demand him. Bring forth a man. Everybody in the courtroom a man. I mean, what you got extra? I be screaming that stuff. I want a court record. They're like, it's recorded. No court record court. They're like, what? What are you talking about? It's recorded. But is it a court record? They're like, are you retarded? Didn't I just tell you that being recorded? I want a record court. They're gonna be acting like he blind Mary Jelly Jr. I want my daddy records. They're like, what? I'm trying to help us out, though. I get my order from Mr. Yahuwah. I don't get my order from no member. I ain't trying to listen. I ain't trying to screw nobody up. I don't want nobody. People be honest, but listen, when we learn, just leave stuff alone. It don't be benefit. Do what you're supposed to do. You see the speed limit, you decide to go there and be ready to pay. Cracker give you about 10 miles an hour with that. That ain't enough for you. Just get your wallet and lay it on the seat. That's it. That tells I'm just a dumb nigga. I'm just trying. He's like, I know. So see how we agreeing? We ain't got to go to court with the office. I'm just being honest. Some of that stuff, just take your time. When I decided to met that gas on the BMW, it's down to met the gas, I already know what comes with that. Them folks, I already know you don't want to talk. It's an old nigga. Ain't no use to keep up. I caught a record court. I want a CD and a tape. Man, like, what? Get me a stenographer. Nigga can't smell stenographer. I'm buying them all that paperwork. Man, no. It is. We learning better. We learning better what we do. They help other people out there. Just leave that junk alone. Man, you tired. Man, you been in court for 9 months. Ain't won nothing. Be like, man, just let them have. I ain't got no time. My time much too valuable. My stomach get queasy. I mess on myself. I can't be sitting here there folks think I work there. They get caught every week. You gotta be tired of your name on the calendar. Isn't that right? That's crazy. All right, come on, look at the 19 and 1. This is the Yehukanah 19 and 1. I'm get ready to let y'all go. What a reason we done took off on it. It's right though. And listen, I ain't got book. Don't fool with it. Listen.
Then Pilate, therefore, took Yahusha and scourged him.
Hold on. Then Pilate did what?
Therefore took Yahusha and scourged him.
Listen.
And the soldiers plaited a crown of thorns and put it on his head.
Yeah.
And they put on him a purple robe.
Yeah.
And said, Hail, Malach of the Yahudim.
What happened?
And they smote him with their hands.
Yeah.
Pilate therefore went forth again and saith unto them,
What
Behold, I bring him forth to you, that you may know that I find no fault in him.
What happened?
Then came Yahusha forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe.
Yeah.
And Pilate saith unto them, Behold the man. And the Rosh Kohanim therefore and officers saw him. They cried out, saying, Crucify him, crucify him. Pilate saith unto them, Take ye him and crucify him.
Yeah.
For I find no fault in him.
Yeah.
The Yahudim answered, and they answered him, We have a law, and by our law he ought to die, because he made himself the ben of Elohim.
Yeah.
When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he was the more afraid,
Yeah.
and went again into the judgment hall, and saith unto Yahusha,
What did he say to him?
Whence art thou?
Yeah.
But Yahusha gave him no answer.
Hold on for a minute. What you say now?
And went again into
I
the judgment hall,
the living. What you say?
but Yahusha gave him no answer.
What you mean he gave no answer? What happened when he gave no answer?
Then saith Pilate unto him,
What did he say?
Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to
Call my
crucify
name,
thee?
Brandon. Call my name.
Tony. Tony.
You want some coffee?
Tony.
Who wants some toast? You know how upset that man was? The fact that he's sitting here talking to this man, and that man sitting here ignoring him. They got it. They got it on it. Some of y'all in here got it on it. He was upset. He looked at that. I'm sitting here talking to you. You're not going to answer me? I'm a judge. Let's see what Pilate told him.
Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee?
Uh-oh. Come on.
Yahushua answered,
I, the living man, bring forth your witnesses. This is a man's court. I, the man, now speaketh. Let's see what happened.
Yahushua answered, thou couldst have no power at all against
Then what they say in these courts? You ain't got no power over me. What happened?
except it were given thee from above.
What happened?
Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee
What happened?
hath the greater sin.
Yeah.
And from thenceforth, Pilate sought to release him.
Mm-hmm.
But the Yahudim cried out, saying, if thou let this man go,
What happened?
thou art not Caesar's friend.
Yeah.
Whosoever maketh himself a malak speaketh against Caesar.
What happened?
When Pilate therefore heard that saying,
What happened?
he brought Yahushua forth,
Uh-huh.
and sat down in the judgment seat in a place that is called the pavement,
Yeah.
but in the Abari Gabbatha. And it was the preparation of the Pesach.
Yeah.
And about the 6th hour, and he said unto the Yahudim, behold your malak. But they cried out, away with him, crucify him.
See what the jury said? The jury. So now you understand how court works. All a judge does is moderate. That's all a judge do. So y'all can understand how this works. The prosecution has the burden of proving your guilt. You got me? The burden is not on the plaintiff to prove he's guilty. The burden is on the prosecution. All the judge does is supposed to sit there and moderate. That's why you got him here. One on the left, one on the right. And all he's supposed to do is to moderate, to make sure things are carried out according to their law. You saw the thing came out, he let them know. Now, you have a law. You have a law. So I'm going with what your law is. He just moderates this whole thing. The prosecution is proving their case on this man. The jury has already came in, and now this man that wouldn't say nothing has been found guilty. Now explain to me how you done found a case where you can go to court, don't say nothing, and you're going to be innocent. They just say here and told the man. They just say here and said the man wouldn't answer. He just got up and literally said what they be saying. I, the man, bring forth the man, thus did it is. Is this a record court, a record label, or a court of record? They just brought back and played back the transcripts and told you what they said. This man said he was a malak. They playing back the transcript. You done asked for a stenographer. You want to go back over what was said. They told him what he said. He said he's going to let him go. That this man said he was a malak. Let the record show it. I shoot him in the foot every time. How they come out to tell him that? Because they were playing back what he said. And when he heard it played right back, he looked at, well, you are guilty. You ain't got to say nothing. At this point, keep your mouth shut. You've been convicted. At this point, he ain't got to talk no more. He's been convicted. This is the very thing he was trying to show us. I'm going to show you what worked. He did here because the scripture had to be fulfilled. What's your purpose? Let's see scripture. 8:32. Who know what I want? That's exactly wrong. Acts of the Apostle. There you go. Now I'm going to show you something. Listen. See, listen. I just let stuff play on. I let it keep going. All I got is book, though. All I got is, I'm going to give you book. This is 8:32. Acts of the Apostle. Listen to the book.
The place of the scripture which he read was this.
He was what?
Led as a sheep to the slaughter.
You know what he could have did? Listen what he could have did.
And like a lamb dumb before his shearer.
Tell him how he got up and saw.
So opened he not his mouth.
He could have taught and got himself out of it. You know what he did? I am an idiot. I don't understand. What does it mean when you say a person dumb? I try to get you up here. You try to give me the right. You're going to give me this to try to get me the right. We're going to say, why are you dumb? Playing dumb. Playing dumb. This what was he dumb? Was he dumb? Listen what the book said, though. And he was what?
Led as a sheep.
He let them take him. As a sheep.
To the slaughter.
Going to court, these people going to kill you, fool. Where was he going to get killed at? And listen what else happened.
And like a lamb.
What kind of lamb?
Dumb.
Dumb, because he went on their mouth to answer what they were asking him. That's dumb. But for who?
His shearer.
The people that's going to kill him. So did what?
Open he not his mouth.
Listen, don't say nothing when they ask you something. This is what happened.
In his humiliation.
They're going to make you like a fool. What did he do? What happened?
His judgment was
the man just got broken down. The man just got broken down. His judgment was what?
Taken away.
His claim of him being Elohim, being a God, had been taken away from him. And listen what else going to happen.
And who shall declare his generation?
Now who going to come forth and be his witness? Who going to come forth and defend him? These suckers will leave you out there home. Tell me they're going to come to court with you. They just ask you, who going to come out and defend him? Listen what else happened to him.
For his life is taken from the Arats.
All I got a book. All the man was trying to do is show how this system works. It ain't for you, baby. You can study and learn and go out there and play with them. Go pay these people, buy their junk offline. Any people on YouTube saying their junk, they all, let me tell you something. You think the FBI, CIA, and FBI and all these other alphabet, ATF, finna let these people sit out here and be on YouTube beating cases? Well, this is how these people make their money. You just, in a 5-minute video, I can teach you how to never get another ticket. Every time you find these people, later on they got part 2 where they get beat up. Pick them niggas up later. Leave that junk alone. All they do is people make a fool out of you. I'm dealing with this stuff look good. That's just like A for B. Get your B. I signed mine years ago. That junk came right back next month. I said, oh, they ain't ain't got to reset nothing. Oh, roll that junk. No, don't write on that side of the envelope. All they do is like, this nigga retarded. He don't even know what side of the envelope to write on. Then you gonna draw a stamp. Nigga, you better go pay your 39 cents and get you a stamp. People look at this stuff, say, this nigga retarded. Bill him extra. On the reason your junk going through the mail, because they said that the post out pissing on themselves laughing. They're like, this is a real idiot. Nigga right on the wrong side of the envelope. All they do is get an X and just, these people make these videos, they know they make you a fool. Don't listen. Bring it on him. Let me hear it. Call me. Text me. Send me your information about it. I'm going to read it. Once I bring Lord Lane, when Lord Lane come back, you know I'm finna land. It's over with this. We're done. I don't want to see it. Make no mention of no other gods. We're not doing that stuff. No, that junk, man. Any of these folks I'm watching, leave these retards alone. Aleph, Kaf, 2. That's 1 Peter chapter 2. See that verse 22. That's what I want. I want to go public. I want to help everybody. I'm like anybody else. I don't want to pay these people no money. I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want to pay no tickets. I don't want to pay no bills. I don't want to pay no how no. If you find a legal way I ain't got to pay and I ain't going to jail, call me, 770-3. I ain't lying. I just ain't got time to go to jail. I ain't got time for no stupid stuff. I ain't got time for that junk. I go to jail. I need to be for something serious. I go to jail. I'm bringing milk. They said, what you got that for? I'm here for some cereal. Y'all hear me? This thing here serious. I ain't got time to be playing around no doing ticket. I could have paid $50 and went home somewhere. A seatbelt violation. Man, I had time to run my life. Now I'm sitting with 4 counts of a felony. Because I ain't answer. This joker just throw charges on me. I'm studying, saying looking stupid. I got it right where I wanted to. I ain't gonna charge me with murder, rape in the first degree. I'm just sitting there stupid, ain't answer. How I answer defendant? I got it. My black eye been on skid row, making license plate, ain't answer. Man, they tell you now, silence is what? You can't play with these crackers. You better open your mouth. Ah, hell! You better throw yourself on the mercy of the court. Isn't that right? All got to do was 16 counts of felony. Man, you better get you a little razor and cut right around now and tell them, if you don't tell I won't, you gone. You finna go. Y'all better leave these people alone. Right. Y'all better cut it out. Cut the two butt cheeks out like you got some chow. Let the judge just pop, pop, you gone. You better let him get you before Bubba do. At least he got to go home after a while. Bubba said he can do this for 20 years. Listen to the book.
Who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth.
At verse 20.
For what kabod is it, if, when ye be buffeted for your faults,
What happened?
ye shall take it patiently?
Yes.
But if, when ye do well, and suffer for it, ye take it patiently,
Yeah.
this is acceptable with Elohim.
Y'all see that? So a lot of stuff we got to start looking at. Sometimes you fight stuff and you innocent, you got to be careful. Some of the stuff that he said that he wants somebody who can take it. That's why a lot of stuff you got to be wise. You got to know when to fight and what to fight. Some stuff ain't wise. Huh? It's just being honest. You got to know what to fight and when to fight. He said, yeah, you should take correction when you're wrong. But now he's talking about if you're right and you get accused of something, you got to know how to deal with it. Listen what happened.
For even hereunto were ye called.
Said, they didn't even know they would call him for that. You were called for you to set him to suffer and being right. That's what Yahushua did then. Then they put him to death. And he was right. Listen.
Because Mashiach also suffered for us.
Doing what?
Leaving us an example.
So that's the only example. We're going to go over the other example he told us about what to do when we go to court. When we get these charges, come get this stuff straight before we get that far. Before you waste up 9 and 15 months in court. These people, just in the tell this, these people out here are scammers. They just been honest. White, black, Asian, Hispanic. Anytime money or something be made, YouTube is really for entertainment. That's how they get you. It's for entertainment. That's how they make a fool out of you. They get you. Some people start taking a lot of these idiots they send them for truth. These people not honest. These people don't care about your welfare. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your security. They don't care about your protection. They love people making a fool out of themselves from watching YouTube and going out and trying to recreate what they see. People go and try to create shows because they watch other people doing. It's entertainment. When you get, look, I'm telling you, the real people make money. Pay attention to the video with all the hits. When you click them on, you'll see something kick on with a little arrow side saying you can skip. Someone don't let you skip. See, I pick out and let these people be fools on YouTube. Then I put commercials on here and I make money. I don't pay NBC, ABC, and Fox now. I got too many idiots on social media that's clicking and watching all day long. I just stick my ass right here and make money and pay these people a little or nothing. Because it's entertainment. These people go here and tell you about A for B. I don't even watch it. Skip it. How they got to court? Skip it. It ain't no. Why they going to tell you for free? Anytime you can call these people from YouTube and talk to them about that stuff, so you don't think the FBI and the CIA don't call for you then? You don't think they don't? You don't think the courts done call these people? You telling people how not to pay tickets and gather. You don't think I'm finna be calling you? I just looked up on their number. We're off YouTube. Show you did, you retard. It's crazy. Listen, we've all been made a fool before. You ain't got to be a fool again. Fool you once, fool me, you won't be fooled again. Got me? Done. Y'all got done. Y'all got done. Man, stop talking. Oh, officer, you so nice. That's a pretty suit. First thing you do, the police coming down. So how you doing, Major? Like, Major, I'm just a regular police. He like, getting out of Major? You should be. He be thinking, carry on. He be feeling good about himself. It's all how you got to talk. Talk to people right, treat folk right. Oh, junk, got your one to roll like, man, you starting a mess. I'm talking about this is your protect. This is a piece of glass. That man gonna bust that guy and bust your head next. Once you rolled out, you tell me, I be everywhere I go, I walk around with a piece of glass so a white man can't get to me. He always make a fool out of you. A piece of glass is your wall. This is like your house. When you roll it down, that's like opening your door. Don't listen to these retarded niggas. That's a piece of glass. That's not your door. That officer can snatch you out that car. You're going to take a chance of getting your head busted, getting yourself shot, and your pet. Because if I'm in the car with you, I'm going to beat you for the police. You're going to let that window down. Officer, you don't have to ask me one time. May I suggest a nightstick, officer? Officer, get me, I'll tase a nigga. Don't listen. Live right and do what you're supposed to do. You get a ticket, that ain't nothing on your salvation. That's not your soul. You're not going to hell because you got no ticket. You're going to go to hell, you disobey what I'm teaching you now. Now, he done told you that. He left us an example. Who did know what?
Who did no sin.
Neither was what?
Guile found in his mouth.
Don't be getting out there before you're lying. Get out there and you don't start lying. You're done, just leave it alone. Go on talk and be done. Don't get out there and start telling no lie to God and tell about you saw it on no YouTube. You finna go to hell now. Don't put your soul on the line for no foolishness. Y'all got me? Because they push your hand and push you now. You got to open your mouth. Then you rest around, you're going to tell a lie to tell me I got this far and I don't want to lose. I just tell this one lie and get out. Now you done got into the hell. Now skip prison so you can go to hell. Use your head. That's good. Thank you very much. It's been recorded.